YouTube, Biker Mike here, back out in the Biker Mike shop. Just thought I'd do a video here on my old trusty Honda powered Craftsman lawnmower. So yesterday was the first cut of the year and I pulled it out of the shed and you know, honestly I didn't do anything to winterize it last fall. Just lazy, other things to do, lots of other stuff to look after. So I just pushed it in the shed and forgot about it and pulled it out yesterday and just started pulling on the pull starter there. Obviously had the choke on like I normally do, pulling on the pull starter, and it just wasn't firing up. It was just kind of sputtering away there, not really doing much. Well, I've had this problem before in the past, and basically all you need to do, you know, if it was running fine the previous season and you put it away, you pull it out of storage and it won't start, it's real simple to do. These nice Honda motors, what the problem is, or what the problem was for mine, this has happened multiple seasons before, and what it is, it's just bad fuel in the carburetor down here. And there's just a small amount of fuel in the fuel line and down in the float bowl there, and when it's just a little bit of fuel on its own, it really goes bad really quickly. The fuel in the tank doesn't go bad as quickly as this stuff in the line and the carburetor. Now it does go bad and you should be putting fuel stabilizer in it. Yeah, I know, I probably should have done that, but it's just a lawnmower, guys. Like, who's got time to be doing all this every season? So anyways, if it doesn't start, all you need to do is come down here. There's a 10mm bolt, and you want to wear some rubber gloves because you're going to get some fuel on your hands. What you want to do is drain the fuel out of this float bowl on the carburetor and let it drain all the way through the fuel lines. And you'll know right away if this is going to be your problem. When you back out the bolt here, the fuel will start coming out, and if it's really bad, you'll notice right away it's got a yellow tinge. And you just let it drain so that all the fuel in the fuel line drains through and through the carburetor and put some nice, well, some fresher fuel into it. And then you just put the bolt back in. Just make sure that red gasket's on the bolt. Screw that bolt back in. And tighten it up. And if that's the problem, you'll know right away because it'll fire right back up and you'll be off mowing your lawn again. So like I said, I should have probably done more maintenance to it last fall, but I didn't have time, and honestly I didn't even really care about it because I knew if it wouldn't start, this is all I'd have to do. So if you want, in the fall, you can shut your fuel off here just by turning that valve like that, and then drain your carburetor so that none of that bad fuel will stay in the carburetor, and then you can add some stabilizer or fill it right up to the top. But like I said, there's enough fuel in that fuel tank that it really doesn't go bad as quickly as the small amounts of fuel in those two little areas there. So just something I do, and it definitely worked. It fired right up, and I was cutting the grass and it was running perfect. And I'll probably just add some fresh fuel and I'll be good for the rest of the season. So hopefully you guys like that video. Hopefully it helped you out. I'm sure it will. If it did, give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know the problems you're having. Maybe I can help you out. I've got not much else to do right now, so take care, folks, and Biker Mike out.